welcome to the answer手绘。Now we're gonna to draw on the blackboard with a chalk. Okay, if you haven't seen this before, you've never been this channel before, you are new here, and this is the chalk I'm showing you that we used to draw animals. And today I'm gonna to draw a new wolf here, and I will erase this one, and I will make the blackboard ready for today's live drawing of this wolf. Okay, so let me greet everyone here. Okay. Welcome everyone.黑板粉笔画。Okay, this is the flamingo we did last time. Today I'm gonna erase that, and I'm gonna to draw this wolf today. So after this live session today, the wolf will be on my blackboard, just like that, just like the flamingo over the blackboard there. And we spent probably 1 hour, more than 1 hour, a little bit more than 1 hour, I think, and I can finish the drawing of this wonderful wolf with a very good light setting and the shadow and the light and the expressions. All right, so how we do that, we will do this step by step, layer by layers with our chalk. Okay, so now I'm gonna erase that a mango. Flamingo. Okay, it's beautiful. It's light. Light is spot on right here. So it's so light on the center. And he got a very dark shade around the edge of this picture because the spotlight is on her face, directly on her face. So there's a dramatic looking. Okay, so now I'm gonna erase this, and then I'm gonna to do it. So without further ado, I'm going to do that. 所以我现在开始要画我的黑板粉笔画。我先要把这只火烈鸟 flamingo 这只火烈鸟呢擦掉，擦掉之后呢，我们就会画新的这一只狼。我们越快越好啊。好，所以我们先把它擦掉。有点舍不得，但是我们还是得做，要不然就没有新的作品了啊。好，擦掉了，可以看到呢，擦了一部分，还是很漂亮的啊，可以看到一部分。好，这个大嘴鸟非常的漂亮，粉红色的，它原来是粉红色的。So beautiful, such a beautiful birds. Okay, so it's gone, but she's a nightmare for the fishes or small animals like frogs, snake, because this bird eat them as food. Okay, so I make this dry and clean, so I can draw the new one, the wolf, and I hope the wolf will be more attractive than the previous one. And then the last one I just erased. Okay, so first, when we have this ready, we have to draw the wolf according to the structure, and now we are drawing to this boundary. So I put her hair around in the center right here. So when I draw a circle, that means it's the top of her head, it's the bottom of her head, usually the chin of the animal. Okay, so within this and this area you can look at that it's a square, almost square, and how we put how to fit the face here, we can decide first how her eyes will be located, and this is the center of the face, just like here you see this. So I think her face is here, and I put her eyeball here. So the eyeball I can tell. So this is the head. This is the top of the head. Okay, so this is the nose. This is the eyebrow and nose, and this is the chin, and he got a little looking around like this, so he got a mouth like this. So he got this white, this probably half and half. Let me see, the half, or maybe, yeah, maybe a little bit longer, that's fine. So he got the chin longer here, that's okay. So I got her mouth right here. So he got a nose right there. So I just make a circle here. Actually, it's a round, okay. And this is the nose. I got the nose right there. I got a mouth like this. The chin. Okay, this is the jaw. This is one over here, one over there. So this is a cheek, okay, and this is the forehead, right? This is the top of her head, and then where is her ear? The ears growing like this. So we got this big ear. He got her hair around, actually like this, okay. So this her ear. Usually you got this big, and this the bottom of her ear. So it looks like this. And he's looking down this way. So he got the other side of her ear like this. And this her body right there. And this her shoulder. And for leg, and then he got a scarf here, like the man's. like like a lion. He got her minutes here, right? Okay. We can fix that later. Okay, let me see. Eyes. Eyes. The center. Okay, so let me check the measurement. I need to compare some proportion and size. Right here, top of her nose. Yeah, it's right. It's about right. And the bottom here. Center to the right. Okay. All right, all the proportion looks great. All right. So now I think it got a smaller. That is the hair. So let me make this adjustment so you can see that clear. Let me see. I always think it's smaller. higher, a little bit higher. Lower. Higher. Make it higher. Not quite so here. Got this eyebrow. He got lower eyes, probably here. That makes an adjustment. Make the proportion great, right? And okay, so let me see the eyes here. Eyes here. Okay, I think it's got here. All right. I try to make the proportion and of her face right. Okay, I feel his where my putting here is a little bit short. Okay, now I think it's almost there. So now I give a very light shading distribution, and there's lights coming from the back and to her face. So it goes like this way. So he got a light here, and you can see there, this is all dark, and you can see the light over here. You can see the edge here, very great light, and the shoulder and the leg here are so bright. So all the left hand side is gray, and the part of her face here, the nose here, gray light over here, and the left side, and then you got the shadow there, shadow inside of her body and on this side, and he got some light here. He got some light over the nose, and it goes turns weeks, weak, not weeks, turn weak, and then the lights here are very strong, and there's no light at all, and he got some light on the shoulders, brows, eyebrow here, but here all the shadow down there. So all these parts are very dark, right? And this is dark, and this is dark because the shadow, the lights coming from that direction, all here are very far away, turning away, far away from the light sourcing. So we got a weak, it cannot be lit directly by the sun, and he got some backlight here on the back, because the light is coming there, but there, here, it's not too bright. So he got a light here. He got light here, light here, light, shadow, shadow. Okay, and this part. So when we have this ready, we can see there's a dog, there's a wolf there. Wolf, yeah, it's a wolf. Yeah, from Turkey. Hi, L. Hello, L. Then, yeah, you can see the picture here. So there's a picture we're drawing. Is this a bear? No, it's a wolf. Yeah. Okay. But in the long distance, when we see the animal from a long distance, it becomes very vague, blurred. You can't tell it's a wolf or a bear, but you can judge based on the size. But in a picture, like a reference, a photo, because there's no comparison, you don't know how big or how small this animal is. So you think it's big as a bear or it's smaller as a cat. You don't know. But we have an image of how he looks. He got the eyes here, he got a nose, he got an ear, and he got the body here. So that's the beginning of our drawing. Okay, and then when we move on step by step, layers by layer, and we can build up all the details, and then you can see a more clear image of this drawing. And then you can tell that's a bear, it's a wolf. So without delaying everybody's precious time, very great time in here, so I move quickly to the next step. So now I'm going to draw the facial features, which can make us easier to judge if this is a bear or a wolf. So he got an eyeball here. Okay, I step there, and then there's a pupil in the center, and he got an eye socket here where his eyeball is sitting inside of the eye socket. Okay, so it's not very big eyeball. Okay, just make the shape there. Okay, then I draw her eyebrow, eyelid around her eyes, around the socket. So he got the eyebrow here. And I know he's got a light from there, so it's very bright here. But at the beginning, you don't make a lot of light there. You just make it gray. So you see. And it is the bottom of her eye. Yeah, of course, because this is dark, because the light's coming from behind, so there's not much light here. Okay, some light over here on the bottom and goes to the nose and mouth here connected. Okay, so I draw this form. Got some light here, but here not too bright. This is a cheek. Okay, and this is the outside of her cheek, the edge of her cheek. Got some light over there, and this is the mouth right here. So I draw a shape, the edge here. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other side of her eyes, and we cross the center of her nose right here, and then this is the other side of her eye, and I draw the eyeball first. I draw the eyeball here. It's very dark, so you just give a little right over there, and everything's under the shadow, so you won't see a lot of light over there. Okay, so you have, but the same, you have make the surrounding hair of the eye clear. Okay, so we got a eyeball here. This is shadow here. This eyebrow is all in the shadow, so not too strong. Just a shade there. Then he got the eye corner. Then he got this mouse like this big. Okay, then I move to her nose. Then I draw her nose, and this is bright because the light. And this is very dark because it's a shadow area. I got the center here. I just left some mark there, but I know this her nose, and he got the center divided, center line here. We got the edge here much bright. Okay, and then there's the nose. This is the side of her nose. Refraction there. Okay, and this is the edge here. Now we're going to draw this part. A little bit bright. Okay, then this part is so bright. These are her mouth on the top. I guess it's going to turn to the shadow. This is the shadow area. And this is her chin. Okay, and then this is her mouse on the left side. It's got a lot of light here, and it goes to the bottom right there, and right here. That's the jaw and the chin connection here. Here is her mouth. Okay. I'm checking the proportion. Okay. Yeah, it's about right. Right here, the eyeball. All right, that's looking okay. So now you see the wolf. It's cute, yeah. The wolf is so cute. Yes, if he doesn't move to bite, and if he's not hunting anything, it looks so beautiful. Just like the dog in the house. Okay, now I draw the ears. Okay, so this is the center of her ear. He got a black edge of it. Of course, there's some hair, and I go first. So this is her hair, and this is under the light. Then it turns to dark. Very dark, so you don't put a lot chalk there, just put some of that. So just touch it, and this is the hair inside the ear. Just barely see it. It's all around the ear. Got more hair right there. Okay. So it goes like this. Oh, a circle, a heart, like this. Okay. And then I'll draw this part. So this the ear inside. Some hair on the back. And it's all dark around here. You got light on the back. And the sand, he got not much light here. Because light is behind him. Behind this wolf. So okay, so this is the ear. Okay, so I got 2 ears over there, but I think he got the ears like this. It goes like this. This is actually the ear, and actually this is the back of her ear. Okay, now I'm going to draw her for top of her head. This where it's very bright because the lights come in there and this connect to her ears over here. So the light on this side are very strong. So clear, so bright. And then all this area now it's under the light, but it's the shape. We can tell that you got a center divider here, which connect to her nose here. But I know here is much bright. It's a divide. Okay, so why I'm doing this, because I have to compare the light, the light and shadow, how they are looking differently. So this is the center of her face, and then this is the part, right hand side of her face, and here connect to her eyebrow on the right. for the hair goes like this. In this area, remember this is all the shadow area, so you need to adjust the brightness according to how light on the other side of the face, which face the light directly receive the strongest light. So you have to comparison then, so make them different. Okay. Well, thank you for everyone. If you like our drawing and you think you like to learn, or I like to share the drawing with everyone, so subscribe to my channel. Okay, this is the light. All right, and then here is the bright area. The sun comes down there to her eyebrow here. So this shadow, actually, I've just make a line there, and here the same. We got a shadow here, but it's all dark. You couldn't see it, but still, it's there. All right, and then this is the light. There, and this is the shadow. And this is the light. Now I'm gonna draw this part, the side of this side of her face. This is also under the light, so it's bright hair here compared to the hair on the cheek. It's bright on the jaw, and he got some mans right there. Let me see, it's like this. It looks much skinny on this side. So this is the edge of her chin. Not too strong. Hello, thank you. Hello, Nika. Nice. Whenever I see there's a lot of likeness appear, and I think that's you. Yes, every time you come here, it's a lot likes. So thank you for your support. Thank you so much, and nice to see you again. Okay, I draw this part. And this is the shadow area here, and there's a light. dark eye corner, and he got eye corner dark as well here. And then I go to this part, I drew her hair on this side, and he got very bright hair on the end of here because the line on the left coming from the left and back. Okay, so now I'm going to her face. This is her cheek, and this is the side of her cheek. You receive much more light here, but this cheek is so deep here. So you got a shadow right there. So you make the shape like this. And then I cannot make it too fat. It's skinny. So I think he got this tiny mouth, a tiny jaw here. Much straight. I think I drew her too big. I should make it smaller, the mouth. You see, I change my mind. I make it smaller, skinny. Okay, so come here, the hair, the men's over here, like the sand area is a symmetry structure. The hair inside it's all shadow light, so it will not too bright, but you can see it. So I have to make it looking fine, but not too strong. Okay, he got the hair like this. Goes this far. Then I go to this, he got the light on the end. I think he got her shoulder right here. Okay, I know his body here. And then I move this side. So this is a shadow area, but it's, even though you still see all the hair, not so strong as here, so we have to make them differently, but not now. We have to make it layer by layer, so it will not happen once layer. It will be built layer by layer, step by step. Okay, so I go this far. And this part you don't have to really make it so detailed, because all the shadow you just leave some shade, blurred. That's fine. And then this a lot here. So you make them just like disappear. This part. So you just work on this around this area, and all the other area not in this focus area will be out of our focus. So we won't make it so clear. We will make it very blurred and in a simple way to draw them. All right, okay, so now we have like covered everything here, this wolf, but it's not complete, and you can tell it's only, like you say, this I will say like 40 to 50% finished. Okay, I cannot judge my. Let me adjust it a little bit. Okay, let me see what you ask, Nika. All right. Oh yes, I think he got a smaller jar. I draw it too fat because you can judge it from here, and we saw the picture. His jaws is just around her eyes, not over her eyes. I drew this side, but I drew a little bit. I drew a little bit fat here, so it looks like more strong, like a lion. No, a wolf have a smaller and sharp mouth than lion. Or a tiger. Tiger have a wide and square mouth. Okay, it got a even stronger, big, very big. And the wolf is smaller mouth, and the fox. You know, fox. It looks like a wolf or like a dog. It got even smaller mouth. when they have a smaller mouth, they have a smaller teeth and tooth, so they have not a much strong biting power because the jaw and the mouth is smaller. I think that's the structure. So this wolf, I think, based on the picture, you can see it's much sharp, like a triangle here. Okay, it's not square. So yes, Nika, you're right. I appreciate you notice that the change is very effective because you see it. All right, thank you. Okay, and then we will move to the other, then the more layer later to make our drawing more realistic. Okay, if you're just wondering how you make the chalk to draw the chalk, you only want chalk to make all the grays light, shadow, textures, and expression. With this, probably with the help of an eraser on your fingers to clean out some dots. So that's all. That's all we need. Yeah, he got this shade. I need to make her face divide. Now you probably see it's too strong. We will make it the change later. So it's a connection here. Of course, you will not make that clear edge there. But there is an edge over there. Okay, now we're going to draw more detail. Now, let's go. So I draw eyes, eyeball, all here. Actually, they are all behind the light because the light is coming from the back of this wolf of the scenery. Okay, so I have make the shape of the eyeball and the pupil here, and the shadow cover upper boundary of the eyeball. Okay. Then actually he got this not so strong. He got the shadow right here and here. And I got the light from the back, but actually this part is bright. But here inside are not strong because the shadow comes all the way down to here. So now I'm going to make the light much more strong. Actually, he got very, very beautiful light shades all over her face. Okay, now I move to her nose here and the base, but I know this is this is under the shadow, so it will not be, it won't be so strong. So you have to give a light boundary here. And then we will draw that later, but the line should be go like this. Okay, this part will be, we'll handle that later. But I have to make it now before I forgot. Okay, so I have to do this one. So this is another eyeball here. Sand is not so bright, and they got the shape. Then this line, this a shadow. And then he got a very light boundary here. Okay, then this part it will be so I go to the nose, draw this part. Okay, and then to eyebrow here. Okay, so now I draw the nose. Okay, this part will be be careful. So I have to be very carefully to craft. Because there's a boundary here. It's a dark right there. And then it becomes bright. When it goes up down. I got a much bright here. So you have to make this here. This the nose area. A shadow there. Okay, then he got a light. Of course, if you notice, if you pay a little very weak light right here, which divide his nostril right there. I got the white edge here. Make this nose bigger. Okay, and then I draw this part on the mouse. And then this the edge, this bright here. And so here a bright light over there. Actually, the light continues here. Okay, so I put this down. Okay, this is the wall. All right, so everyone see it? All right. Okay. And now I'm going to do, if this is down, okay, now. Of course, here is this nose, it's not so bright, not so dark, but this is the white of her mouth. Hello, thank you everyone. If you like the wolf, please tap likes on your screen. Find the button, or you just double tap your screen, I think. Keep tap your screen. Then this is the her ear. Give some shadow here. then I draw this ear. Of course, it's very dark here. Got a shape like this. And got here goes her inside of her ear, so it's a dog. Okay, then I move to this one. This will be light. Okay, let's keep moving. And there's the forehead. It goes like this. This is the left side of her forehead, and this is the center of her forehead. You can see there's a stripe divide her face, and this is the right side of her face. And then his make this edge brighter, so it is the edge over there. Okay, and then we move fast here. All right, so you got light here. Got the light connected this part, the ace. light, backlight. Okay. Okay, so right here, the shadow, not so strong, but you can see it. That's still principle. You just make no matter where they are, you should tell. Is this a lighter, is a shadow, is a light and shade, shadow, or what's the relationship of all this hair in different area? And so how bright it is, how dark it is, and you have to make your judgment. Okay, so this is part here will be bright because the light coming from the back of this wolf. Okay, then we won't draw a lot here. Okay, then I draw this far. This is where her shoulder is, so there's not much hair, so you have a clear edge. Okay, not like this, you have a hair end of the hair, the tips of the hair. Break that a little bit. Okay, and there's a lot of hair under the light, so you can see a lot hair out from her face, from the side, but actually you don't draw it all, but just like that hairy. Okay, so he got some light. So now I'm going to do some light. Finish the drawing with this highlight area, but not many of them, right? Because we have done that already. And probably this part make it blur and bright. Okay, make this part. Okay, then I'm going to draw some hair, whisker, the highlight here, make the H, and it's on black dot for her whiskers. Okay, so I need some white because this hair is not because they are white, because they are under the light. So it looks like so bright. Actually, he got a black whiskers, so I black some of here. Oh, this is a very big one. Okay, probably not so big. Make it weak. A little. And then I got some whisker here. You can feel some of it there, some of it there. Okay, he got the eyebrow here, not much. Make some reflection here in the corner. make some here. Okay, so I think we can call this is a wolf now. Okay, that's it. Okay, thank you everyone. I think that's the drawing, live drawing of our chalkboard drawing of animal today. And there's a wolf we have done. And then you can take a look of what we drew. This is the wolf, and this is what we drew. So they are brothers, sisters. Okay, so you see the photo is a very different textural feeling. It's quite different things, but you see the chalkboard, it leaves much different. Let me see. I think they got the light over here very strong. So yeah, I say I thought I done my work. No, I have to make this area stronger and the edge right there. So it looks like there's an edge over there on the forehead. So the light is coming from the back, and this is the wolf. Okay, so you like to draw more animal, you like to draw like me to draw the chalk, please follow me and subscribe to this channel. You will find a lot of stuff we can share here. So I make these dividers stronger. All right, so it's different texture feeling. It feel like so it's more furry, more hair looks around. So because the textures, because the boundary, the dusk, what do you call that? 颗粒感觉. Okay, so thank you. See you then. I appreciate you. Thank you, Nika. Yes, thank you for your comments. Thank you for everybody take likes, and I will see you soon. Okay, I need a shape like this. He got a stripe on her body, right? I hope you like it, and then I'll see you next time. We'll be back soon. Maybe tomorrow. Oh no, not tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. Let me see. I put this a little bit dark, not too strong. Okay, so you can see from. So I put more straight to you. That's it. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you. Bye bye. Oh, I received a lot of thanks, a lot of likeness. Okay, thank you. I'll be famous. I make it light. Whoa, a lot of you, a lot of you. Okay. It's the wolf. This is the chalkboard drawing. So bye bye. Thank you. I see you next time. See you.